Anyway, guys, if you listen to the last episode, you'll know that we now have a new mini segment where we talk about what we've been listening to over the last week or so. So, guys, I'll start with Mo. What have you been listening to this week, bro?
I listen to no new music. Like, personally, I haven't gone to listen to any new music, really. Last few days, I've been listening to Nipsey Hard again. Chosen for track of the week. I've just been listening to Nipsey Hard, like Bullets Got No Name Volume 3. I think I've gone back to the most, whether it's Rich Roll, Hoodstar, whatever. So yeah, man, I've been going back to Nipsey. That's the main person I've been listening to this week, and I feel like I do that. I feel like I can do that once a month.
Oh, Nipsey?
Yeah, man, I go back to Nipsey. You know that, though.
I would have said every other day.
Yeah, I go back to Nipsey a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm a big fan of Nipsey, so it's been a case where, he rest in peace.
Legend, man.
Yeah, one of the best ever. And it's mad because our first episode, I remember we was talking about Nipsey. And then literally straight after that is when he passed. Yeah. And on the first episode, we was giving all the flowers. Like,
I'm glad that he got to drop that though.
Yeah, and it's even the way, even it's eerily scary how you call it victory. Everything was a marathon. Everything was a marathon. Then the victory lap, and then even his last verse on the DJ Khaled song. Yeah. It was eerily how that all happened. You know what I'm saying?
That shit give me fucking chills.
Like, I remember, it's mad.
We were in New York when it happened.
Even Right Hand to God on that album.
Yeah, bro, like
it's a bit,
it's scary how it pans.
It's almost like orchestrated.
Literally, like, yo, I've done my purpose, and now I'm good. Like, it's literally like.
But that's how it is with like people, like special people. Like, he's just special.
Yeah, certain people.
Like, even if people didn't feel his music, which like I don't know how you could not, but like he's just
his aura, the way he is.
It was different.
Just what he was about, what he represented, what he did for the people. Some people are just God sent.
Some people are here for a purpose, and they're not here for a long time. Like, they're here to serve a purpose, and then
he did what
literally you're here to serve a purpose.
Yeah,
and I feel like with me. Because obviously I've been a Nipsey fan from 07 away, and these man know we spoke about it before. I feel like I go back to his music a lot, just certain times, especially if, like I said, there's so much
playability.
It's ridiculous. Bro, I'm going back. This week I went back to Bullets Got No Name Volume 3.
His shit he'll live.
Volume 3 came out when I was in college. Do you know what I'm saying? That came out in college. I'm going, I'm a grown man now. I'm going back to stuff like that. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? I remember I was listening to Rich Roll this morning, and Rich Roll used to bang.
That was the first Nipsey song I heard.
One of my favourite songs of his.
Even Rolling on Slow.
That's
Rolling on Slow. Yeah, no, that's who I've been listening to a lot this week, man. I've been going back to Nipsey.
You need that kind of music.
You need it once. Yeah, you need it once in a while.
You need it.
Especially like you said right now as well.
Yeah, you need it.
You need
more music. We need more motivational music, uplifting music.
And he gets it, bro.
Because right now we're living in some turbulent times, man. Trust me.
100%, bro. Pete, what about you?
What have I been listening to, man? Today I was listening to Floetry. I was cleaning the yard. I was listening to Floetry. Nas's new album still like heavy rotation. Obviously, being in Niger, we're listening to a lot of Wasu as well. He's like a pioneer in like Fuji music, which is traditional Yoruba music. That's it, man. I ain't been listening to too much. Bit of Freeway, listening to a bit of Freeway's first album.
Classic.
But that's it, man. I've been kind of not been listening to too much. Like, so yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, what have you been listening to?
I've been all over the shop, man. Listen to Conway's new album.
I still need to get to that.
Very hard. Yeah, man. Cinematic. Every one of the features came to play. The tune with Havoc and Lloyd Banks. Yeah, man, you need to listen.
Who produced that?
Havoc.
Okay.
Bro, he killed it. He killed it. And obviously, like Alchemist, Beat Butcher, Derringer, they all did their thing as well. Also, listen to Armani Caesar's new project as well. She's the first lady.
I saw the video with what's my man's name? YFN Lucci, I think his name is. I don't know his name.
Lucci.
It was YFN Lucci, but I don't know if he's on that track.
No, but he's in one of the videos.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so I saw that.
He was on
that
the
beat was nice.
But yeah, man, she can rap, man. She's really, really dope. And
the joke with her on the Conway album's good as well.
Yeah, man, that was lit as well. So she's doing bits. I feel like we're in a renaissance period for females in rap, man.
Yeah,
like there's so many.
Yeah, we're going through something right now. Females.
What's that? The light skin one, Mulatto. She went off on that cypher.
Yeah.
I never heard of her before then, but she went off.
I saw that on Twitter.
The Double XL cypher.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet.
No, she bodied it.
She went off.
I saw that.
I never heard of her before. She's
yeah, man. But outside of that, listening to a lot of drill as well. Listening to the new Digga D tune, Woy, which is hard. The new Abracadabra tune.
That's the hardest track.
On deck as well. And the remix as well. The remix is just as good.
That track's
I also been listening to this band called Salt. So SAULT. They're kind of like, it's kind of like instrumental R&B / funk kind of vibes. Peter, you'll love them.
Yeah.
And yeah, they dropped.
Where they from?
I think they're from here.
Oh, from the UK, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're from the UK, and maybe a couple members from the US as well.
Okay.
But yeah, they're really good. I think their last project was called 13, but they've got bag of projects out. Like I got like 4 projects, so check them out.
Yeah, cool.
Kind of like not Karagbin vibes, but Karagbin adjacent. So yeah, man, it's good stuff for sure. What about you guys? What you guys been listening to?
What have you been listening to? I've been switching around. So Rock Marciano. I went back to Marciano and some of his older joints. I spoke to him last week actually, as well.
What's he saying?
He's cool. We're probably gonna do something with in the near future, but we're gonna announce that when that comes out.
There's a really big fan of Rock Marciano in this room. who hasn't piped up? Who hasn't piped up?
He
this
swears
yet?
by if you might listen to the last episode,
but I was gonna save that. I was gonna save that question.
Fair enough.
So that when I'm in the gym, Digga D's killing it.
What you been listening to, Mo?
I listened to Conway's album. I went back to the Nas album. I liked it, but I felt like the spicy. I felt like songs like that weren't needed.
Thank you.
And then,
I said the same thing.
I still feel the same, but it's not a bad song. Like now I listen to it.
Song,
if it was Fabio's and
Ferg's
song, then it would be fine. It's just that we used to a certain aesthetic with Nas.
Thank
but
you.
I feel like even the hook, the way he came off on it came off like it didn't sound bad. It didn't sound
No,
like
it wasn't bad, but
I just felt like it wasn't needed.
Someone like Nas should not have a song called Spicy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, just nah, man.
So, but you know what I mean? I'm a big Nas fan, so like, but I went back to the album. The album's solid. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's got playability. Like the more you listen to it,
I feel. I love Car 85.
Oh yeah,
Car 85 is
That
crazy.
shit took me back to Staten Island.
And 27 Summers. Imagine Nipsey on 27 Summers. Can we have a moment? Can we have a moment of silence? Bruv, like
You just start thinking, innit?
Bruv, nah. That track's mad. Like there's tunes on there. Even the no safety, the Don Toliver one. That one grew on me quite a lot.
Yeah.
And then obviously the one with Anderson .Paak, I knew that was gonna be lit because
he's a cheat code. Anderson .Paak's a cheat code, man.
But Anderson .Paak Malibu album's one of my that's a classic to me.
Yeah, Malibu.
But I wasn't into the second one.
I like that though.
I didn't like that one
everyone
either.
shit on. That was the one that everyone shit on. I liked it.
I didn't.
He was rapping too much on that,
I didn't
man.
dislike it, but it just. I just felt like it wasn't.
It was a step down.
Yeah, it was a step down.
What do you think about the next one then?
I haven't heard the next one. What's the next one?
I can't remember what it's
There
called.
was. So the next one after Malibu was Ventura, I believe.
Oh, Ventura. That's the one.
Yeah, and there was one after that.
So it was Malibu, then Oxnard, then
Yeah,
Ventura.
then Ventura. Yeah.
Is it? So I didn't hear Oxnard. I heard Ventura. That's the one I wasn't
So
really
Oxnard is the one where he's rapping a lot.
See, maybe that's the one that you're saying that is.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that. I heard Ventura. I
Okay.
thought that went to that one.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on with music where artists that you're into, you can miss a whole project.
Bro, there's so much music out.
There's a lot of music.
It's
coming
too much,
there.
and the releases are softer as well. So it's like it's just like bam, bam, bam. It's like it's hard to stay on top of
Yeah.
it.
Some
revolving
I
door
usually go
music.
back to music that I like. Like SZA's album, I lived with for like a long time.
Yeah.
Like I love that shit. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So certain ones that I like, or if I like an album and I think it's good, but I'm not in the right place for it. Like as far as like, say London and it's fucking Burna Boy dropped. I'm like, I ain't trying to hear this shit in fucking grey cold, night tech sweats. No, I'm gonna wait till it's like I'm somewhere like that looks tropical, like, and then I'm gonna bang it and actually have a good memory.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
for sure.
Yeah. I
You
like to have
that music.
yeah, it needs to
100%,
curate the mood of what I'm like.
For sure.
So I have that memory with it. So I'll sit on something and wait till that time and then listen to it. So so I listened to Conway's album. That shit's hard. I listened to who else have I've been listening to? I listened to Abracadabra shit in the gym. That
man.
on repeat. That shit's just fucking mad. That shit had me doing weights I can't even do.
Bro,
Like, you know, like
it'll do that, bro.
You come out like, oh shit, I took it too far. Like, you know what I mean? So
That's why I can compartmentalize. So if I'm in the gym, it's Future and Migos and that type of man. But if I'm at home and all that,
I struggle to do that, man.
I'll throw on rock or
I'm a traditionalist in it by
Is
heart.
it?
So
You
even in the
can't-
gym, I still got to listen to some.
this guy?
Man. I still got Rock Marcy,
It works.
Styles.
Don't get me wrong, I'll do it. It works like that sometimes.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just need that
Energy in
high
it.
octane,
Yeah.
sonically.
That's true.
That's not Peter, boy.
It's more.
It works. It does work. It does work.
Yeah.
It does like this. Like when I listened to the Locks album,
The first one. The one
Gave it to him.
The one, that's the one. That's the one I was about to say. That
stepped
one
on the gym floor like it was on.
That one's no, Freddie Gibbs pushing weight. Pushing with that one.
pushing
Oh,
weight.
bro, that one's mad still. And Freddie Gibbs, I went back to revisit Freddie Gibbs' album. Not the recent one with Alchemist, the one with Madlib.
Yeah.
Bandana. I went back to that because that one.
He's serious,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah, like we fuck with Gibbs, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's our guy.
he's cool. So I don't know. I kind of just switch it up. Sometimes I listen to new shit, and then I'm like, all this new shit. Let me go back to the 90s, and I just go back to listen to stuff that like older albums. So like, yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
I think we're all like that just a little bit though. Where sometimes you just go through phases. You're like, I can't.
And I've been banging my shit, of course.
Of course,
I'm
man.
not just saying it because it's my shit, because I actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
Sometimes like I'm like, man, how can you enjoy your own shit so much? But like, I put it down for a little bit and I go back to it so I can listen to it with new ears, like where it's not like, because sometimes you listen to it and you try and pick like certain things like, oh, should I maybe put this song next to another song or put it, and then afterwards you kind of like, once the project's out, you kind of listen to it in a way where you're listening to it like the listener would be listening to it and being in the mind. So it's different. It's like
is that difficult though? Is that difficult to like remove yourself?
It is. I normally get wavy to do it. Like
oh, you can't do it sober.
I can't do it sober because it's so. But you know what I mean.
True,
I kind of listen to it like it's not me. I kind of get out of my, because I enjoy it more. It's like I'm not so critical, because I'll think like an artist, like I'll nitpick. Sometimes the artist experience, it ruins like songs. Like I'll think, oh, he should have done this. Oh, why did he do that? He should have pulled that bar out. And it's like, no, I just want to enjoy the music. No, like it's like getting my fucking head. So like, but when you're like wavy, like you're just enjoying it. It's just a vibe. It's not so much. Do you know what I mean? Like
you become more like us, where you're just enjoying.
Where you're just enjoying it instead of it being so like that. You know what I mean?
You're such a musician, Mega. It's crazy.
That's that. I hate that overthinking shit, man. And I feel like even the way to record, I feel the process shouldn't be like that. I feel like sometimes you should just fucking do your thing and then afterwards maybe listen to it in a critical way, but not record it in that way where you're overthinking. I need to do this. I feel like sometimes I hear artists and I think they're sick, but like I think they're too good. They've recorded it in a way where I'm like, man, you need to smoke some weed, like drink some alcohol, take some drugs, like, because you are too clean on that. Like you sound too, everything's
too polished.
It's too polished.
Is there anyone you can think of?
Like,
anyone you can think of that does that, where they just overthink?
But I don't want to put them out there. I know exactly what I'm thinking of. We'll talk about that off air. See, the thing is, I don't. With me, I like to promote positivity.
No,
So even though I'm thinking it, because it's not slight to him, because he's one of I really like him. I think he's one of the better artists to come out within the last 15 years or whatever. But like that's one critique I would say about him. You probably know who I'm talking about as well, innit?
Off the pod, innit? Off the pod.
So like, yeah.
It's mad when you go into an artist's mind and you see the way they think.
Do you think that sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes I nitpick where I'm like, yo, I think that track would have been better off maybe somewhere else, or you could have left that track completely off an album.
Yeah.
But I can't think of anyone
because we're not
it's too good. Like,
now when I say it off the pod,
it's gonna make sense, innit?
You'll notice it.
I'm gonna start looking at this guy crazy.
Not all the time, but just sometimes.
There's some songs where it's just like, yo, it doesn't need to be that crisp.
Exactly. And then there's artists that aren't really that great, like lyrically, or their flow's not that crazy, but they've got something about them.
There's a few like that.
It's in pockets where it's just like,
exactly. And I think that comes from that raw, just like off the cuff. It's a bit like you know what I mean? It's you don't really know. It's unorthodox. And I think that has more playability because it's not so strategic. It's not so methodical.
It's more natural.
Yeah, it's more natural.
You just come in. You're doing what everyone else would do. Like you just come to rap.
Exactly.
You just come in because you like rapping.
Exactly.
Or you just got more playability because you go back to it to really get into it. That's what made us hit in America. Because the accent, they at first like, they're going off, but then they start to hear things where it's like, oh no, this is good. So it's almost like when you hear a southern artist for the first time and the draw's mad, and the draw's mad, or Jeezy when it's like, oh, that's the draw's crazy. I remember when Jeezy first came out, I thought he sounded like T.I. He sounds nothing like T.I. But it's just that reference from an Atlanta artist I had.
It just you draw the parallel.
And you got to take a few listens to actually like weed out the differences as well.
Yeah.
It's like Bronson and Ghostface.
Don't do that.
Don't bite. See, you bit. Don't bite. Peter has a massive problem with Bronson.
No, it's not a massive problem, but I just didn't like how he was disrespectful to Ghost.
Okay.
Because I was a bit of a fan of his before that.
Yeah.
But it just kind of reminded me of what I feel white artists and white people have done towards black artists and black people in general.
Yeah.
So I just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
So I look at him differently now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my guy though. But
what, Bronson?
I felt like, I don't know.
He brought us out.
Vice, isn't it?
He probably. I don't know. It's probably the.
But he's answered the question bare times before, though.
Yeah, but the people that are interviewing them, I don't know why they probably put him there. Like he felt like.
You know what? I
think they came from an angle where
it was like national server. It wasn't hip hop.
And like kind of felt he had to kind of like.
But he's answered the question numerous times.
I'm not saying he shouldn't have done that.
That's why he should have done that. It's like defensive.
Yeah.
Like someone going, May's my favorite artist. I said, well, I got bars too.
Oh,
like they're trying to get a reaction.
It happens though sometimes. I'm like, oh, don't disrespect me.
I think that's what happened. Yeah, I think that's
but
what
Ghost's a
happened.
legend, though.
But
That's a fact.
Yeah.
One of the goals.
He's a proper legend.
Yeah.
One of the goals.
For sure. Alright, guys.
Yo, you know we put him onto Iceberg, innit? We said that in our interview.
What, Ghostface?
Yeah.
Ghost. He's the first rapper we
put
met
him onto Iceberg.
when we moved to America.
And then he wore it in that video.
We met him in a hotel. Where
He was the first rapper you met, did you say?
Yeah, the first rapper we met in a
Staten
hotel.
Island. Yeah.
No, wait, we got to start from the beginning, man. Because, like,
That's
you can't just start with it, man. Nah, don't do that, man.
Alright, well, it was mad.
Let's start from.
I'm trying to hear this from the start, bro. I'm not lying to you, man.
It's good that you got him here, man. I fuck up the chronological order. People be like, so tell me, I'm like, just watch the interview, man. I'll start like somewhere else, come back.
Yeah. Oh shit, we forgot something. Top fives.
Who?
We usually ask you, man, top fives.
Rappers?
Yeah.
The game right now?
Ever.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. We usually start. That's how we start.
To do it on a fly as
we
well,
got so like
different.
Yeah.
Because there can be someone forget.
I'm gonna do mine. You ready?
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna do Biggie. No particular order.
No particular order.
Biggie, Nas, Jay, Pac, and Pun.
Oof. Yeah.
That's my 5.
Not mad at that.
That's 30.
Yeah.
That's serious.
Mine's the same as his, but who's not going to replace Pun with? Because he only had 2 albums.
That one album would be enough.
He was a beast, though.
Everyone.
I don't really count the second album, though, man.
I don't count the second album. I don't count
that.
Because he was kind of half not thingy.
Yeah.
Like, stick in there. That's not him.
But you could catch me in the cherry red. You don't want to remove Pun just because it'll be the same as mine. It's okay, it'll be the same. I think he's 4. How's he not? That shit scrolls against anything. Come on.
Same, yeah.
Same top 5.
He was the same. You know what? Because after them, then you have a second thingy.
What would you say new generation top 5 would be? Like I would say Kendrick.
I think Kendrick, Cole.
We have to put Drake in there just for consistency and the amount of thing. Cole. I'll put Nipsey in there.
Okay.
And then who would be the 5th person?
Pusha.
That's what I was going to literally.
Well, Pusha's not new gen.
I promise you, I was going to say Pusha, but you can't Pusha as new gen though.
Yeah, single Pusha. Solo Pusha.
Solo Pusha, yeah, it's tricky with Pusha though, isn't it?
That's a loophole right there, bro.
Solo Pusha.
That's a top. I think that's a 5 of the next generation.
Yeah.
For active, like, because he was solo, innit? Like clips, you can't put Pusha, but Pusha solo.
Pusha solo,
came out around the time of the Coles and the Drakes and the. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to figure out.
I feel like Big Sean does a little bit more work.
I don't really rate Sean though, man.
Like the top 10s. You don't think so?
I don't really rate
He's
Sean.
gone better though.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just don't really like his flow.
Do you know what it is? I like
Sean in yours.
No, I wouldn't. But what I'm saying is, I think he could make the top 10 if he kept pushing. Because you know what it is? He's lyrically, he's crazy, but I think his cadence, it's like it makes you not feel him because the conviction.
I like Ross.
Maybe it might be that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like Ross as well.
Yeah.
I like Ross.
I don't really count him as the new gen. It's tricky because when the Teflon Don come out 08, 07.
I like Ross.
So it's tricky.
Port of Miami was time.
Port of Miami was 05.
You know why? I like Ross.
because
Ross can do the trap bag and get into the soulful bag as well.
Yeah, Ross has got a lot as well. Ross has got. Ross's ear for beats is maybe the best that you've ever heard.
Crazy. Currency's ear for beats as well.
Yeah, man.
Currency and Alchemist, they were real good together.
That man's ear for beats is just stupid. It don't make sense, bro. Like Currency and Ross's ear for beats is just dumb.
That's the lane we're gonna open.
Oh, and Freddie Gibbs keep going. He's gonna slide in there as well.
Yeah.
Travis Scott's up there just because his music ability.
Hold on, in the second 5, did you mention Ye? Old Ye.
Oh shit!
Oh come on!
Oh, that's disrespectful. I think Kanye just. Do you know what it is? He's in so many industries. He's in so many industries. You forget like Kanye's the fucking goat.
Exactly. When you say top 5, you're gonna miss someone. You're always gonna forget someone.
I think he could be he's in the top 10 conversation of all time.
Nah, he's in top. I'm taking Pan.
No, he's in the top 10. He's in the top 10.
Yeah.
As a musician,
yeah, you're right. I'm doing the same thing.
I'm taking Pan.
I'm taking Pan out and putting Kanye as well. I'm sorry. I have to.
As a musician,
but we're
not
talking about bars. No, he's top.
Bars. For me today, no one raps.
I'm talking about bars.
Bars is not in my top 5. Ye's not in my bars top 5.
Won't be in my top 5. You talking about bars?
Kiss is in my top 5.
Yeah, Kiss would be in there.
Jada Kiss is in my top 5.
We're talking about bars. The Tupac wouldn't be in my top 5. It wouldn't be Nas. It'll be Nas. Jada, Pun. Big L would probably be in there somewhere. 6, 7.
You're gonna appreciate that.
I don't know.
I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, me appreciates that Big L.
Yeah,
I appreciate Pun as well, bro.
I
appreciate Pun as well.
Yeah, but I know Big L, you're off.
At the time, it was like, this is wizardry.
Yeah, partners. That's
a beautiful way to put it, man.
It doesn't make sense. It's flow so
cheat
crazy.
code.
These lyrics are mad as well. It's like how you flow like that with lyrics like that. It don't make sense.
And he was on stuff.
Yeah, I heard.
On stuff. It didn't even make sense how he was on stuff.
Yeah, I heard. You hear the stories.
Like artists were different then, man. It's like they were larger than life. They had like this fucking almost like they weren't real. Like there was like superheroes.
Yeah.
Like now it's just like I don't know. It just seems a bit like just
Yeah, I get.
Like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's
exactly.
different
And
era.
I feel that's why Nipsey's special because he had that thing.
Yeah, he had that larger than life feel.
You're like, oh shit, it's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You've got something
His
to you.
aura,
It's like,
yeah, man. Like, it's the way you carry yourself as well.
Like Nipsey hustle is like a thing. Like, oh, he's a hustle. Like he can't
carried
motivation.
himself.
It comes with a package like big parties.
No,
big.
but
You know what I'm talking about? Like people don't got that no more.
Nip represent the true meaning of crypto.
Yeah.
Community revolution in the program.
You see like how DMX was like, oh, he's the stick up kid, he rolled with his dog, he was mad, he was nuts, Dark Man X. Like you see how all that stuff like
they fit the character is them,
their character is what they
it's like they're selling something that is so them, but it's almost like it's
we were
surreal, it's almost like it's unreal.
We were spoiled back then. Like with so many different personalities.
We were definitely spoiled back then. The man artists we had growing up.
We did. And nobody sounded the same, bro. Now we got people that sound the same and they're not even from the same country. Fuck's that, bro. People were in the same group sounding different.
Like, you can't tell the difference between American and English. Like, you can't tell the difference between American and English.
That's social media, though. We share the same slang, same way of dressing.
The internet's made the world so small. The internet has made the world so small to where music is literally all the same thing now.
That's why everyone's just got to travel, man. Move around.
That's it, man.
For sure, man. For sure.